Bonjour. All right. So, yep, impromptu out of nowhere, making it happening anyway. That's what we're gonna be doing. Konnichiwa, Shinobi. Shinobi Babaruba. Okay. I'll just... Let's see... Yeah, this'll do. There you go. Any idea what I'm gonna draw today? Well, not particularly, no, but we're gonna go ahead and just wing it. Hang on, let me ask Nightstar to please come back. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's just chill for a bit. Oh, What does mean? Oh, right, I forgot. I can't use my mouse when my drawing tablet is on. So we're doing this now? I mean, yes? I mean, if you'd prefer, I could just not stream at all and go to bed. I mean, I could do that. I mean, that's entirely up to you. With Night, I said so. Let's see. What would be a simple old thing, I wonder. Just for the sake of doing something. I suppose this is one of those situations where it's like, you know, the life giving you lemons and all that. This is just our play from now. If a stream breaks for longer than 5 minutes, we abandon it for the day and do some drum-ups. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? There we go. So what happens if this actually goes fine without any drops? Because it doesn't seem to be... Oh, well, see, that's exactly the thing, Knight. My drawing streams... See, the previous stream... Maybe art up for a different stream game? I guess I could do that instead. So, Knight. The stream that was just up was at 5,500 bits per mega whatsits or whatever, and that wasn't good enough. So I literally put the stream down and then said, okay, could you manage 1,500? And it can. So, yeah. The reason why there are no frame drops is because I'm asking it to do the very bare minimum. But yeah, no, this is exactly it. I do want to draw more, and if I canceled the stream outright, I'd just be kind of depressed. So I'm not doing that. So we're not playing the game with this? Well, okay, then I guess. I mean, it's on my stream. You can do it how you want. I mean, if I played the game with this level of, whatever this... I don't even remember what... Bitrate! That's what it's called! If I played the game at this reduced of a bitrate, it would be choppy and messed up. Anyway, God, what am I doing? I don't even know. Unless a better idea springs up, I'm just gonna kind of freeform this, alright? I'm just gonna probably could draw a thumbnail for a different stream, but I don't know which, because I wasn't planning any of this. I'm just trying to make the most of the given situation. This one doesn't look bad, but alright then. Do you have any idea how few bits you need in order to make a drawing stream look okay, Knight? I actually did like a bunch of tests about this sort of thing. You got soup in the end. No, that's really weird. Well, I mean, maybe for the thumbnail or something, I could maybe do something like that. I get the overwhelming impression that this is probably way too loud. I'm gonna turn it down. There we go. I'm still working on the whole midsection thing. It always feels like I'm making it too wide, but by all metrics, I'm actually making it not wide enough. The way that works. Always found that interesting. It's getting a little trucky. Now, I don't know who invented the human hips, but they were on something, man. That don't make any damn sense to me. The human body is a strange thing indeed. Let there be no doubt of this. I say as someone used to frequent surgical rooms. That's a terrible place to be. I'm very sorry to hear that. Human body, we have superpowers in the lamest of ways. I guess that is definitely a way to look at it, isn't it? We kind of do. But it's kind of interesting, because it's like, We're the ones who define what is weird and what is not weird, you know? We can heal from wounds. Yeah, but I mean, you do have to look at it from that perspective. We can heal from wounds. Yeah, it takes a while, but like, the fact that we can at all is kind of miraculous. Otherwise, I don't know, you break your toe, like, I guess just cut the whole thing off, I suppose. But then no, don't do that, because then you have a wound. You have a whole ass wound like that. We have the fingers so that we may pet animals. This much is true. This much is true. I cannot argue your wise words. Pet the Quadra. Cherish the Quadra. Forfeit all your snacks, too, the Quadra. Hard to not find that to be a tempting prospect. I don't know. How do you make ramen? I don't know anything about it. I know it has noodles. That's about all I know. I can't come up with custom food order recipe things. Also, we can do math super fast in our heads when we have to throw something, and we don't even realize we do it. That part is true. This is very, 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 very true. Boom, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. There we go. Either overshoot or undershoot my throws. Oh, I can't throw anything to save my dang life. I could never. Yeah, that much is very true. Yeah, no, she does eat the meatless styles. This much is true. Hello, Ultra. I wasn't paying full attention for a bit, but I'm glad I could tell this was Kate just from the eyebrows. Yeah. That was something I always wanted to have for her. Girl's got some big ones. Scraggly looking little things. I just haven't drawn her in a while. Period. And that bothers me. So even if this isn't going to be like a full, like, real deal official drawing or anything. I've drawn those eyebrows many a time. You sure have. And I appreciate the heck out of you. See, here's the thing. It's been so long since I've drawn my own characters that I forget how I do certain things. And I don't like that. Oh my god, I just had a Tomodachi update something. That's something as hell. Something as hell. So, something like this. There we go. Marcus's hair floof. True. Let's just say Zelgadis is asking something with the pink bubble. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That's some wackiness. Before I say something, hey, Nightstar, are you still here? I just thought I'd ask. Oh, I do be knowing that he do be married. Good luck, figuring out how you're going to approach that whole situation, Maya. Oh, okay, cool. So, I guess I kind of just want to take some time to talk to you guys. So, I mean, I don't know. I've said this sort of thing a lot. And it's probably hokey and lame. But, well, let's just say I've been going through some stuff lately. Not just personal, like, mental and other things. I've just had stuff going on. Nothing I really want to get into, but it's been rough. And I've been just kind of worried and I guess sadder than I think maybe I've been letting on. But I need you all to know that making things for you guys gives me such a deep personal fulfillment that I truly adore, and I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. So even though I've said it about a bajillion times, I just want to say how much I appreciate you all. Because I know I'm a strange fellow. A bit too self-deprecative. But I'm just doing my absolute best. So, yeah. I don't know. I want you guys to just know that I care and I appreciate you. And waking up and knowing that I can see you guys and talk to you guys and maybe even make you guys smile. That's the way I want to live. And it's the way I'm always going to live. There we go. I made Kate's ponytail extra scraggly, actually, I just realized. You know, that's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure that Knight could hear it, because he's my best friend. And he's real super important to me. So in another way, this is my way of saying, sorry that you have to wait a couple days for another Let's Play. I enjoy the quiet lore of Kate in that she does not brush her hair. She just does not bother at all. It is literally a tangled mess that only the most talented of hairdressers could ever possibly detongleize.
Take that.
Ah, dang. You didn't have to go and do that. But thank you. Now we got the golden eye going on. That's some nonsense right there. I'm gonna have to look up some very specific reference. To quote a small witch girl, who has time for curly things like that? I know you will, Peachy. Alright. I'm gonna have to bust out this old Halloween drawing so that I have some vague idea of the height discrepancy here. I don't draw these two together nearly enough. Considering, you know, they're literally co-protagonists and best friends. You'd think I'd have a bit more. I think it's just because drawing single characters is a little, I don't know, less stressful or something. Small, small man. There we go. Line that up like that, and then go. Granted, the fact that he slouches certainly doesn't help. I'm currently halfway through a rewatch of the Ratchet. Wait, when you say the Ratchet and Clank Let's Play, what exactly do you mean? Are you saying the original? From like well over a decade ago? The laugh that came out of it? I don't know what made KJ laugh. But that's awesome. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Dang it, not again! That's not what I was going for. But you know, it's not inaccurate. Sometimes it kind of do be like that. Oh hey, speaking of Marcus, guess what? He gets to make a cameo appearance, because this is the last time I've drawn Ryan, so this is my best reference image for him. Ah, what's happening? Jesus Christ! Sound like the laugh from the end of the Courage the Cowardly Dog credits. Oh my god, Ultra, what the hell? Well, thanks for paying for the entirety of the Neptunia Senron Let's Play, because I didn't make a penny for that. The music in that game is copywritten, so I literally couldn't make anything from it. But in that one donation, you literally just paid for the whole ass thing. Damn. Thank you. Oh my god, you really do not need to do that. But thank you. Sincerely. Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I don't really have any means of not accepting it. Thanks. No, that's more than enough. We're done donating. We're done. We're done. We're not doing that. Small, small man. That is something Alexis would definitely do. It ain't about the money, Spider-Man. Okay? It ain't about the money. No, either way, I hope you have a good night. Just in case thank you, Ultra. That's very nice of you. All y'all's is cool. Even if you very often just kind of tease the ever-loving crap out of me all the time. Nobody has that kind of cash to just throw around, Knight. Leave him alone. Shut up, Ultra. How dare you make me laugh? How dare you, massive dinguy, do that? And this is why I ensured that no matter what, I would be streaming. It makes me happy. I like being able to talk to you guys. And it's one of the many reasons why I'm so happy that I'm not really a big deal or anything, you know? I don't think streams like this would be even remotely feasible if I had a huge audience. I don't really have an audience. I have friends. You guys are great. An audience of friends. Okay. You know what? We can take those. Yeah, no, Ryan. Ryan's arms are too long. I thought they were. Ah, heck, it's the song that plays when something spooky is happening. I do remember one content creator wanting to make a point to interact with every fan in her server, and it led to a ton of stress for her because of the number of them. Yeah, see, that's not a thing. It's a noble goal. Like, straight up. But you gotta be realistic. God, this would have been so much easier if I had just drawn the rest of Kate's freaking legs. Okay, so there's her knees. There's the rest of her leggy. I'm sure Ender is absolutely happy about that. The audacity of me of trying to draw anything other than a full body image. Damn it, now I don't know what the proportions are supposed to be. There's the rest of her damn legs. Now drawing the rest of Ryan shouldn't be as difficult. Where do I put his legs? Learning to draw different, like, variable heights. It's not easy. Anywho. Yeah. Ryan's coat goes to about there. And his arms go to about there. There we go. I don't know proportions in general. I literally had a whole thing today and yesterday about me struggling with that. Yeah, well, don't be feeling weird or bad about that at all, my guy. That's just art. It's just art right there. Drawing is art. I just mash assets in 3D programs and hope it doesn't look like polygon puke. Fair. God, Ryan really is short. You ever feel bad about how you designed a character sometimes? like, whoo, boy, man. You sure can't reach the top shelf, buddy. It also doesn't help that I did specifically design Eva. I did specifically design Kate to be also just taller than the average girl as well, so. Okay, hang on. I need to fix up his hands. Even on a sketch layer. Even if the greater majority of this isn't even going to end up being like a thing. There we go. Oh, yeah, you've been up way too late, Maya. I'm sorry. You head on off to bed. Thanks for being a cool and supportive pal. I appreciate you a lot. I don't know if this is going to end up being like an actual full drawing or anything. If it is, it's not a particularly impressive one. It's just my character's kind of standing there. But, you know, eh. Yeah, good night, Maya. The tomboy and the short scienceman. He do be this. He do be this. And she do be that. Shooby dooby. Dooby dooby doo be living in a shoe, though. It's all good. Sometimes it's all you need. True enough. True enough. Okay, so Nightstar, I need you to know that you just got auto-translated into saying fluff. Just the word fluff. I have no idea what you actually said. Hang on. Okay, no, what you actually said was skame, a word that does not exist and that you just made up. Okay, fair. Yeah, I don't know how that works either. What language did it think you were attempting to say? What? Fluff. I mean, personally, I prefer the fuzzy one, but your opinions are valid. Night.ease, probably. Was it a collaborative effort with Neptune? You guys just making nonsense noises at each other again? According to Google, Romanian. Oh. I did not know that Nightstar spoke Romanian. I guess we know now. So that's neat. I had a lot of reservations about making Ryan's pupils so goddamn small. But, I really think it's paying off. I wonder if we'll ever see Nep again. What do you mean? She was just on the channel. Like, literally. Hang on, wait, what? I mean, I'm gonna play lots of Neptune games in the future. Am I missing something here? I know, I was being coy. Oh, okay. I thought I did something wrong or something, I don't... I got very worried. The Small Eyes really sell his I hate everyone vibe. Well, that's kind of the funny thing, because he doesn't really. He's a shockingly chill dude. He just looks like he hates you. By and large, I mean, he doesn't really have a strong opinion one way or the other. More than anything, he just kind of wants to be left alone. The world just kind of keeps happening to him. And sometimes a tomboy will show up at his doorstep asking him if he's seen a gargoyle that she is actively in the process of hunting. And then decides, hey, man, you're cool. We're friends now. Could we maybe not be? Nope. Well, okay then. And now his hair that gets drawn differently every time? Wait, what? It does? But then, yeah, he got dragged into friendship by the ankles. Is Ryan's hair really that inconsistent? I thought I'd actually found a pretty decent middle area. Oh, you by you. Oh. Because his hairstyle's only for more sleeps. Well. But when he sleeps, that's when the nightmares come. Yeah, no, I completely understand. It took me forever to figure out. Like, what do you even call this? You can't call them bangs. Nightstar, you might want to be careful by who you tell that, because Kirby might hunt you down. Not to be confused with the Lord of them, that's something else entirely. The Lord of Nightmares. Shabradicto. Bear Trap. Yeah, no, like, I don't know, it's like a crest. Hair flappies. Well, no, Kate's the one with the flippies. I guess she's got the flippies, he's got the flappies? I don't know. Nightstar Kruger. No, Nightstar's a much more pleasant individual. He either gets dragged into friendship or an international nerd trio. Mans does not get to rest. Illegal. Looks almost like a bird. Shabberdingo. We meet again. Pasta beyond twilight. Would you call this a crown? Mayhaps, mayhaps. Crown hair? Would you call it that? Okay. I guess it kind of gives him a bit of a silhouette of it. Hang on, I have the weirdest compulsion to say something. Hang on, hold up. I want to make sure I get it right, though. Hang on. Tragically, I don't know it off the top of my head. That's a... Darkness beyond twilight, crimson beyond blood that flows, buried in the flow of time is where your power grows. I pledge myself to conquer all the foes who stand against the mighty gift bestowed upon my unworthy hand. Dragon Slave. There we go. Okay, just had to make sure I got that one right. Would have bothered me otherwise. I'm glad you enjoyed Miitopia. That was a good style. It was a very good style. No, I knew most of it by heart, Knight. But, like, I had about half of it, and I knew for a fact that if I had gotten it wrong, you would not have been pleased. I knew, like, I think the shortened version, there are definitely times where she doesn't do the entire chant. Yada 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 yada, dragon slave. You know? Alright, now quick question, Ryan. Did I screw up your head proportions? Do you really have the same sized head as Kate in this instance? Or did I give you a big ass noggin? Okay, your jaw is pretty big. These Ortiz games to still know it by heart even some 18 years later. I would hope so. I originally wanted to get Ryan a theme, but they're very expensive. Did you guys know that hiring musicians is expensive? Because my god, it's pretty expensive. Son, I'm gonna increase your head size, father. No. Hang on. Oh, what would it have been called? Good question. Yeah, apparently $100 per minute is cheap. Oh yeah, no, that is cheap for music. It almost sounds like a cop-out to say like it would be smart. Maybe mind. Fun fact, they retranslated what the new translation team was writing the script for Slayer's Revolution. He was like, no, I'd like to say it how it was in the dub I originally did, please. Yeah. The sleepiest technician. Mans ain't sleepy. Mans is tired. Do not make me break out the diagram. Because we have been over this, hombre. I like my characters. I think they're neat. I forgot Kate's feet wraps. Oopsies. Sorry about that. Like, she pushed for that consistent even though they really wanted to redo it for that. Well, she was right to do so. Look. Hey, I just said don't make me do it. Don't make me bring out the diagram. I'm not going to force it, but if it flows out naturally, then I'm going to take the opportunity. Just know that I do, in fact, have a chart for this. And thank you. I'm glad people enjoy them. Shush up your face, KJ. Shush up your face. I remember for the longest time, Kate had plaid pants. Really glad I actioned that. Christ, that'd be such a pain to draw. All the time. It's one of the reasons why drawing me is a pain in the ass. Don't need any of that in my goddamn life. Alright. Now let's scale the dork eye up. There we go. Scummy marshmallow. Scummy marshmallow. Excuse me. Excusez-moi, do you have the scummy marshmallow? Do you at least have the scummy marshmallow? Yeah, no, it didn't translate at that time. I think it's because you attached marshmallow to it, so it was like, oh, well, I guess you're speaking English. When you were just saying the random word, or the random letter sequence, I guess maybe I thought it needed to do it, but then you attached other words to it, and it was just like, oh yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna do the chatter thing of just having a green screen with the pattern blast on. Oh, that's clever. Carl Weezer trying to say, are you going to finish that? Russell? Russell? Oh, Carl. Uh-oh. Dang it, I forgot to make a new layer. Oopsie poopsie. digital artist comes with all manner of boons and advantages. But it also does have a few of its own flaws. Just a couple issues here, there, everywhere. I'm sure you understand. Drawing is fun. I wonder what that's translated from, though. Can anybody tell me if Nightstar put his, like, words in a translator and he just pushed it like a bunch of, like, kanji or something? Wait, is that just what multiple people are now just... I think they're making their words different languages and having Google Translate send them to me. Wait, hang on a second. Wait a second, I think Nightstar was speaking German. And Ender is speaking Spanish. I thought he didn't know how to speak Spanish. A bamboozlement this entire time? Maybe. Or use Google Translate. I mean, whatever. Do I look like the kind of guy who's gonna judge? Heck nah, son. Heck nah, son. I don't know nothing about nothing. Ah. And Peachy just sent the message. Wait, okay. Okay, Peachy said Max friend bow bow, but what I got was Max break boo boo. Break boo boo to you too, Peachy. Sneak snorg. That's some fresh baked nonsense right there. No, my little buddy. Oh my goodness. You better break or you're gonna get some serious boo-boos. It's gonna hurt like a son of a something. What do you mean you're so sorry? It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't even say anything bad. So I'm gonna say, by the way, what I plan on doing with the first part of this stream that we had, I'm going to cut out everything that happened. Like, I'm gonna go into, like, the YouTube editor, and I'm gonna cut out all of the choppiness and crap. Like, it's just gonna be a weird short stream, and next week we will be coming back to it. I'm going to defeat whatever the flying hell this weird-ass food curse on my channel is, alright? What a game Conquer was. I was at a friend's house, saw the boiler boss fight, and was amazed, confused by all I had saw. Yeah, depending on how old you are, that would definitely install some confusion. Can't say that's not a thing. There we go. Her baggy shirt. I think it was like 9. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Better than the Great Mighty Pooh. I don't know if that's true. I'd like to let's play Conker's Bad Fur Day someday, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I can. I mean, I can, but like, you know? There are certain moments that make me go, So what, do I just kind of stare blankly and wait for it to be over? Like, Would you like me to... You want to join me on a Conker's Bad Fur Day Let's Play? Want to just hang out with me while I play? I got nothing against that idea. Sure, why the hell not? Other people have Let's Played Conker. It's fine. I'm pretty sure. I mean, granted, that would be a very unstressful situation, so... It would be basically the peak of chill times. That'd be a good idea. And I start joining for Conker. If you... Hey. I'm more than happy to have Nightstar on my channel anytime he wants to be on it. He's my buddy. I feel like my particular sense of humor might help, but I won't actually legitimately overstep your content boundaries, but I might help to bridge it. You definitely would. Like, how do I do that? But yeah, no, clearly Conker was simply a mass hallucination millions had that collectively. I know I said this before, but I absolutely respect the hell out of Rare, because they're just like, they get one review, it's like, another cute platformer from Rareware. Oh, how original. We've definitely never seen them do this before. And they're like, alright, buddy, how about screw you? So they just trashed the entire thing and made Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I'm like, whoa! He's your buddy pal, and you're his pal friend. It's true. I feel like my very presence would immediately bump it. Turn any LP you do to a PG-13 at least. Yeah. Yeah, you do have sassy mouth. I could always do comedic censorship for your sassy mouth, though. Hang on a second. I need to look at Kate's reference image. No? I think it's okay. I always have such issues with her chest. Her design history has been a thing when it comes to that. Stupid idea, Man, I would love to do that, or just play multiple games with multiple friends, but time zones make that impossible. So yeah, I could help you on that if you feel like tonally it would come in handy. I'll do it. Then sure, I don't see why the hell not. Maybe we can do it sometime next year. It wouldn't be a very strenuous one either for you. It's not a long game. It's not a short game, but it's not a long game. They also made the game impossible to 100% putting a piece of chocolate behind a game. No. You don't need to collect the chocolate for 100%. The anti-gravity chocolate is just your health. I mean, it is there for the purpose of annoying people. It's like, how do I get it? You can't. But like, it's not like permanently missable. It's not like it's something that you needed to get or anything. Even they wouldn't have done that. I remember you had to whittle down some of the lines on the Awakening one because I tried to be acceptable for him. Yeah, you sure do, buddy. You sure do. You're my bestest buddy in the entire universe, and I wouldn't change you at all. But you are a bit of a dude sometimes. Oh, I'm glad you left. You are not a fool, and you're not doing the Charleston. You're the Enderman. The king of comedy himself. So don't even worry about it. part of me is proud of that. Enderman, is that your friend is a Mega Man robot master? No. No. Happy. Besides, I also figure like this. Risen to Ren's to be fan joining for makes sense to me. You ain't wrong, Buckaroo. You ain't wrong at all. Weapon of choice. Imposter syndrome. That's a powerful weapon. Conquerfield, like Ren Stimpy, but British. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. If they ever said it was an inspiration, I'd be the opposite of surprised. At least mildly. Other than them just going, it's like, hey, you know how we constantly like sneak innuendo and stuff into our games? What if we stopped even trying to be subtle? What if we were deliberately trying to be of bad taste? I don't know how they got Nintendo to even agree. They sure pretend that didn't happen nowadays, I'll tell you that much. Is she now, Ender? Is she now? Would you care to elaborate? There we go. Nothing to elaborate on? Yeah, I'll bet, buddy. Y'all just go ahead and tell yourself some of that, why don't you? It's amazing to me that they got Gruntilda's last name past the... That's not even Conquer. I can see how they managed it. Because it is definitely a gross... it's a gross thing only if you really legitimately think about it. Yeah, yeah, it is the cultural barrier. You can sneak British humor through the system a little more easily. It's a motto party. Motto. Motto. Can we not just play Pictionary? No. No. Now get on that tightrope and walk across the lava. Maro, please, I'm scared. I'll give you something to be scared of. Oh. I'm going to shoot at you with this cannon, and if you don't get hit, you get 10 coins. Mario, that's not enough to get groceries. Why would I risk my life for that? Because it's fun. Mario Party Advance is dope. You're only gonna see people say that it's bad because they had the luxury of growing up with friends. A single-player Mario Party game? What's the point of this crap? Yeah, well, maybe you didn't have friends growing up, jackass! Maybe that's exactly what I'm looking for! And then later we're going go-karting through active traffic. Wahoo! Speaking of weirdness, they just had the long-awaited crossover between Kid Icarus and AVGN, and it was every bit of... I didn't know they did a crossover. Oh, that's neat. Mario has a lot of pent-up aggression. You know that meme? You ever get tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape crap? Mario puts a lot of effort into being as nice as possible all the time, and you know what? The universe is testing him sometimes. He needs an outlet. I went to trade school for plumbing skills, and somehow I am the defender of a princess of a foreign land. And I have to play every sport known to man. I have a doctorate. When did I even get that? I don't think I'm medically licensed. Why do I have these expectations? He was being there random and absolutely of no help whatsoever. Yeah, that sounds about right. You put me in prison. Do you know what the Pinata prison is like? 'Cause I do now. It was supposed to be a vacation. I just wanted the fruits and to take a nap. And now I have a water pack on my back and I have to fly, and now the missiles are flying at me and the hot tub is full of sulfuric acid, I think. I hope to God. What else would it be green for? Ah! Around the time he was a boxing referee. I haven't had a long life, and yet I am only 26. It was a floating head that was floating around, and every time Nerd kept trying to ask him to contribute something to the episode, he kind of just refused to say anything about it. So he was Aku Aku. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's because you're not even cross-spawn.
I hope this works.
I remain convinced that Bowser laid an egg. And then again, no, there are female Koopas, so I guess that can't be true. These really are the kind of things you're never supposed to ask yourself. Just apparently wrote it. If he did, he okay, spot on. Or he contributed to his own lines. It could be a little bit of both. Went to jail, dealt with some kid thinking Peach was his mom, and even got a tribal tattoo. It was weird. We all do things we regret in our youth. Man, imagine putting in the effort to get your collaborator's character right. What a concept. Don't even get me started on the robot. How did you even get through customs? I had to give him my phone. Luigi's words sick about because I haven't called in weeks. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, you know. I think On the Breaking Point Mario is my new favorite character. Fair enough. Just about friggin' had it! Ah! Can I go on a single vacation? Just one! We go to Dinosaur Land. I have to fight Bowser. We go to Delfino Island. I have to fight Bowser. I have to go to... We go to Pilo Island. I have to fight Bowser. Why can't anyone let me sleep? Why does everything have to be an adventure? I'm so tired, Luigi. I'm so tired. Oh, Subcon. Peach had avocation. She had to save a theater. Yeah, even Peach's like, man, I can't even go to the frickin' movie. Or, I mean, a play, but still. Shut up. I really like that idea. Mario doesn't remember Wart's name. I don't know, I fought that guy once, like, 20 years ago. But Mario, we're only 26. I don't understand how it works either, Luigi. It's been a long year. Oh, this is stupid. I kind of love it. Imagine being a frog, and you're only able to communicate through dreams. Here Luigi gets to be the main character. Guess who the damsel in distress is? It's me, freaking Mario! Wow! It was weird because in that game they used his Japanese name for some reason. They did! They did do that, that is true. What? Freaking who? Almost like even Nintendo forgot who he was. They might have. I'm curious if Link is just as familiar with Wart as Mario, which is hilarious. It's true. You know, now that the Wart showed up in the newest Mario movie, I'm curious. There's potential. There's potential to have Wart like like have Wart, Birdo, and Mauser be like this weird villain trio that gets up to shenanigans, but nothing as high scale as, or you know, high stakes as other villains or whatever. I don't know, there's potential there. They could do stuff with that. I realize it's probably too much, and I don't know, maybe it was just the people at Illumination going, hey, can we just have these Mario 2 characters show up? And they're like, yeah, okay, sure, I guess, whatever. You know? Never say never, Knight. I mean, Pauline inexplicably just suddenly became a thing again one day. Yeah, they could be a very Team Rocket type situation. Wario doesn't work for people. Wario does what Wario wants. He's not good aligned or bad aligned. He just exists and does whatever he feels like. Sometimes that means it puts him on the side of good. Sometimes it puts him on the side of bad. Like in Mario 64 DS, he was just there because he was told there'd be cake. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna hang with you guys till I get my cake, because that's what I was promised when I got here. Like, I expect y'all to pay up. So come on now. I was promised a very specific thing, and I would like it now. Thank you, please. I think about it like this. Wario doesn't pick any side but his own. Everything he does is 110% driven by self-interest. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes his self-interest will make him help the good guys. Sometimes it won't. It just, whatever works best for him. Oh, my confidence. Most of them are Toad. I don't even remember most of their names, and I'm too deep to ask now. Wario showed up like, I'm here for the Jimmy Johns that was left in the fridge. I am here to raid the princess's fridge. And if you need me to punch some dudes on the way there, okay, fine. All he wants to do is find treasure. Oh my god. Oh, I've gotten a good laugh out of that. I got a good one out of that. God damn. Good pull. Good pull, Orb. Sometimes I laugh. I'd like to state that I am immensely happy that I decided to keep streaming. Because otherwise I would have just, like, gotten really sad and probably laid in bed for a couple hours. But I didn't have to. Things turned out okay. I'm happy that you recalled it and thought it was that memorable. Everything you've ever done is memorable, Nightstar. You are a good dude. You are my best friend. I remember a line of social skills, none. But I'm loyal if you feed me, and I'll never leave because I need the food. Yeah, no, dude. Make sure to repost that if you can. I haven't seen my mama in years, because I can't even leave the country anymore without being forced into some new geopolitical crisis. And somehow fight God, who is also Bowser, somehow. Jesus Christ. Ender is a hilarious lad. All my friends are very funny. I appreciate them. I was a plumber. Was. Every time. The freaking country that stuff like a wasp and a tortoise. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now let's give Kate some extra floof. As I've stated in the past, and I will say again, Kate doesn't brush her hair, but she does wash it, so it does smell very nice. There we go. Extra floofy. There she is. There's the girl. Same with Quadra. Yeah, they have that in common. They have a surprising amount in common. I know the worst part? The absolute red isn't even my favorite color. My uniform was in the wash. Had to wear these backup, but now it's my identity. The branding! Semi-fired as a plumber for a bit, then it got reinstated apparently. I guess my license expired or something. I don't friggin' know, bro. What time is it? Oh, damn, it's 9. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer to make up for the choppiness from before. Attempts to sift finger through her as it gets bad. Like, stop that. You stop that. I think it would be best to describe Kate as a conditional hugger. She's very, very huggy. If she likes you, if she trusts you. Time flies when you're having fun and when Mario's having a mental breakdown. True enough. I do wonder what these two are observing. I don't know. I was just channeling the fact that I was kind of annoyed when I first started because of the tech issues. So I just kind of drew Kate annoyed. And then I decided I'd draw Ryan too, and he always looks annoyed, so like probably most of you, PG, I would say. Look at all this bull crap. Alright, now, I did accidentally make Ryan's jaw a little too big. Oh god, it was bad enough to dealing with Bowser. Even with his genetic clone of a son came in, put those Ginyu Force rejects, and everything even more annoying than before. Where did they even come from? Apparently they were his kids. They're not anymore? How does that work? I don't know. I need to go lie down, Luigi. I am so tired. There we go. Slimmeth that jaw downeth a wee bit. Do wanted to go eat somewhere that's got held up by a super long and annoying mission by the time they finish the place closed. Aww. Oh, that sounds like something that would happen. Actually look like they're pulling Phoenix's annoyed sprite. A little. I do want to say that I hope Kate's body language is reading. Does it kind of look like she's like kind of holding her shoulders up and like tensing her arms a little? I wanted to try and do it like subtle. I think it comes through, but I'm not 100 on that. Body language is really hard to get a handle on. She's mid-sigh. Yeah, that works too. Lenny's just on the sidewalk face down and there's food spilled everywhere. He dropped 36 hamburgers on the sidewalk. What were you doing with 36 hamburgers? What possible use could you need for that many? So many times. It's not enough that I have to fight bad sometimes he has to go through it too. I'm barely handling the stress. Imagine that. Oh, Luigi has so much anxiety too. His new burger bomb. Oh. Quadra was the originator of the burger bomb. Eats the burger bomb. We made you heroes. You weren't a perfectly good brother is what you did. Look at him. He goes to sleep with a vacuum. His one thing is ghosts, bro. Why did you make him fight ghosts? He's not cool. Finally, my burger bomb is complete. Oh. Then the Quadra came and ate the burger bomb. Heck. Now that is a certified hecky spaghetti moment, gamers. There we go. While my other non-universe friends are off having their own racing games to cry, I have to race with a freaking Cataquack. Hey, Cataquack worked hard to be where they are. God, this is silly. Boo boo doo boo doo boo. I almost want to actually like go out of my way to count, like look over every Mario adjacent game. I want to know how many of them start with an attempt at a vacation. How many times has a Mario character attempted to relax only for life to say no? And Wario stole my house! There's something about... Wario stole my freaking house! The next I'm getting flung through a giant pachinko machine in the sky. How'd I get here? I went through a warp pipe. How am I in the sky? There is something about the Star Fox soundtrack that... I don't know, bro. It hits different. It makes me feel... emotions. And I don't even know why. Aw, I made someone smile on my stream? Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da. Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. People think I'm a mute protagonist, but I'm not. I'm just contractually obligated to not swear in a game, and my patience is ended! But what about Nightstar? You still there, buddy? Did I chase you off? You somewhere else now? I look for the image and I can't seem to find it. Oh, that's where he went. Oh, that's a shame. Well, if you ever do run across it, let me know. I would like to see it again. I am going to ask somebody to find the image of, like, I don't even know what it's called. It's like Summer Safety with Wario, and it's like, number one, drink the soap or something. Somebody, if anybody knows what that is, please find it and post it somewhere. It's just something about what, like swimming safety tips, drink the soap. Like, I have no idea why that makes me laugh, but it always does. KG, I'm sure your ad-libs are freaking hilarious, because you're a funny, funny, funny gal. And I enjoy your face. I found something close, posted in general, posted in Go Nuts. Yo! Okay, okay, there's some, okay, yeah, no, somewhere, sometime, at some point, someone made a thing about Wario telling people to drink soap. And I need to see it again. You know, all this Mario references and stuff. That's basically the basis for Ryan's shoes. They're basically Mario boots, but bright yellow. Was it like Brawl in the Family or something? No, it had no. It was like a Photoshop thing. It was not. It was not a drawing or anything. You know, although interestingly enough, Nightstar, that you bring this up, you bring Brawl in the Family up because, I mean, I supported Wario diving in a pool. It's on Discord now. Thank you. I supported a Kickstarter to make, you know, like the first volume of his webcomic into a book and everything. And, you know, the webcomic ended, like, I don't know, like a freaking decade ago or something at this point almost. And, like, I just got an email, I guess, to anybody who supported the Kickstarter from, like, eons ago. It was like, hey, so I'm making an entire book of Mega Man comics. It's called Bot in the Family. It's officially sanctioned by Capcom. So if you want to back that, there you go. And I'm like, bro, I thought you were dead. I didn't even know you were still alive. You vanished from space-time. Now you're just trying to sell me on Mega Man comedy? 'Cause I'm interested. I won't say I'm not. I just want to know where this came from. And that's not all then, sir. All I asked is if you want fries with that. You do. Of course I want fries. There we go. It's okay, Mario will be fine. He just needed to vent. He just needed some time. Don't you worry. He'll be fine. My hat got possessed by a ghost. Had to go around the freaking world to stop Bowser from marrying my girlfriend. He's not even sanctioned, by the way, and she left me on the moon! Okay, tell you what. Let me finish Ryan's line art, and then we can call it for today. There we go. You sure did, Ender. It's almost like you're the king of comedy. Give this man his crown. Yeah, Mario goes to therapy. Hey, there's no shame in needing it. Lad's been through a lot. It's okay to need to talk to somebody. I feel better. Imagine what it's like to be shot across the universe and survived a black hole, too. That it was going to be more spaghetti than yesterday's dinner. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yo! Gerudo Valley. Let's get funky with it, yo. I mean, is it to him or is it to me, Mario? Man, I think I peeked at Wario stole my house! I know that got me. I mean, all of the things you did were funny, but, like, Wario stole my freaking house! What happened to my freaking car? Sometimes we're all Carl. And there you go. Uh-oh. Did I screw something up? Technically, his eyebrows shouldn't have lines that thick. That's no big deal. Mario Team Mushroom Force. And there you have it. My goobers. My glorious little goobers, of which I am very fond of, and who I would also very much like to be able to draw more often. Dancing is forbidden, which of Waluigi of all people telling people that. Has there been fan art of Peach asking he said no pickles for Mario at all? I know there is for Luigi and Daisy. A little bit tempting. I guess I'll probably color this. And figure out something for the two of them to be saying. I have no idea what. But I'll figure something out. Well, okay. I would very much like to, again, apologize for the technical difficulties that I did experience. I hope that for the very brief period of time that you saw, you know, the game I wanted to play, that you at least were interested enough to see me attempt again next week. And hey, if it breaks again, we'll just draw again. Yeah. Explosion in the background. Oh, there goes our That's, you know what, that's actually a tempting idea. I really hope I didn't let you guys down or anything. I know that's dumb. I know I shouldn't be saying crap like that. I know. It's just, I don't know. I like being able to entertain you guys. It's really, really important to me. That's why the cooking game ended. Stream wasn't interrupted by the explosion. That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. All right, let's head over to here. Oh, I accidentally slid down my chair a little bit. There we go. Okay. They'd be like, how many is it this week? 37.3. A decimal point. It was a food cart. You guys are so much funnier than me. Nothing I come up with will be as funny as what you guys did. You still had fun watching me draw. Thank you. That means a lot. But yeah, no. We will, in fact, obviously, give Kulo Niku another go next week. And as many times as it takes, because I'm going to defeat the food curse is what I'm going to do. Thank you all so very, 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 very much for joining me. Yeah. 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 Okay. I look forward to finding out what the next... Oh, right, the next LP. Let's see. What day is it? It's Sunday, obviously. Let's see. Okay. Neptunia ended on Saturday. And we have Sunday. Don't tell me what to... Shut up, Knight. I was gonna say, I want to have the announcement for the next Let's Play to happen Tuesday? Maybe Wednesday? But I'm gonna try and maybe shoot for Tuesday. Any hint for the genre? Okay. You know what? It's a really, really vague hint, but I kind of need them to be vague. Otherwise, you guys will figure out exactly what they are instantly. So, the next game I'm playing involves a lot of jumping. Okay? I think that's vague enough. I'm going to be jumping a lot. There. I think that's subtle enough. Although, what is Nightstar humming about? I have about 700 different self-deprecative things I could say about him going, but I'm not going to say any of them. Jumping, jump up, superstar, jumping, mighty jump. Who's to say? Pac-Man, World 3. There was a 3. There was a 3. I think. What do you mean you think you know already? Well, regardless. But yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot for posting the thumbnail announcement on Tuesday, and hopefully it'll all be cool. Again, Wednesday at latest. Wednesday at latest. Thank you all so much for joining me, even though, you know, my streams are a complete and utter mess. You guys are cool. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all again real soon. Dooba-dooba-doo. Bold of you to think I'm smart enough to trick you guys. I'm not. What? Stop calling her that!